What's up, everybody? So listen, I wrote down a list of things that Floyd Mayweather, that Saul Canelo Alvarez may be able to do to beat Floyd Mayweather. He might be able to beat him. Might. If he does this. I wrote down a list of things he might be able to do to beat Floyd Mayweather. First of all, what he needs to do is get his weight down right now. I know he normally fights at 154. He walks around 160. And guys think that just because they're big and they come down, that they can, they can muscle their way around the ring and mug Floyd Mayweather. But that's a mishap. So what he has to do is he has to get his weight down now. He should be going to the gym. He should go to the gym every day. He should go to camp every day at 152 pounds. He should go in the cage. He should walk in the gym every day at 152, since he's going to fight at 152. See, fighters got this misconception that they can balloon up. They can balloon up to like to 160, and then like a day before the fight, jump up with a plastic suit on, lose the weight, make the weigh-in at 152, and then balloon back up to 160 or wherever they was at. They can't do that because, you're susceptible to a heart attack at any given time if you're playing with your weight like that. All a guy has to do is make you fight, and he could kill you. If you had a guy that could fight like Manny Pacquiao, Aaron Pryor, Henry Armstrong, if you had a guy that went in that ring and made you fight and you played with your weight like that, they could kill you. Julian Jackson. Why do you think John McCullough is messed up till this day? Because Julian Jackson made him fight. He made him fight him back. Marvin Hagler made Tommy Hearns fight him back. And once you don't fight a guy back, you're going to get knocked out. So what you need to do, Alvarez, to get your weight down to 152 right now. And you need to eat the same time every day. You need to eat the same time every day. Don't be drinking no juices. Don't be drinking no orange juice, no milk, and all that other stuff. Get your weight down right now. And you should be taking a shit at the same time every day. Your body needs to be on the clock. And one more thing about that is you need to go to the gym at night. You need to have your whole camp set up to go to fight. You should be training at night because you're going to fight at night. You're not going to fight early in the morning. So why are you going to the gym early in the morning? You should be training and sparring at night. You should be sparring at night. You heard me? Now, fight time. When it's time to fight and you go in there and fight, you got to establish a jab. You got to use your jab. If you don't have a jab, you ain't going to be no fighter. And guys do not jab Floyd Mayweather. When Shane fought Mayweather, he showed resemblance of the way he used to fight when he first stepped on the scene at 135. But then he started hanging around De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins, and he became a safety first fighter. He became a safety first fighter where they hit hole. He wasn't gambling anymore. Now, what you see what Shane did, he jabbed the Floyd Mayweather's stomach, and then he came with an overhand right, and he clocked Floyd Mayweather. But after he hurt him, he didn't jump on him. He didn't jump on him because Shane Mosley is not the bravest guy in the world. You got to jab. You got to jab. And the thing is, like, if you don't have a jab, you're not going to be a fighter. And what a jab does is a jab, it breaks the guy's rhythm. You don't even have to hit him all the time. All you got to do is touch him. Once you touch the guy, he has to start all over again. And if you hit the guy with a jab and a right hand, you can go home. The fight, you won't get paid the same amount of money if the fight go 1 round or if the fight go 12 rounds. Once you sign the contract, it don't matter what rounds you knock the guy out in. Once you knock him out, the fight is over, and you can go celebrate and go home, or go home and celebrate. But what the fuck you gonna go in there and talk about? I gotta feel the guy out. I gotta see. Get the fuck out of here. You gonna get paid the same amount of money if you knock the guy out in the first round, or if you knock him out in the first round. I mean the 12th round. Go in there and jab, 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 I don't even see guys do this no more. You got to jab him to the stomach. I see Floyd does this, but you gotta jab the guy to the stomach, jab him to the head. You gotta throw shoulder feints, head feints, foot feints when you stomp on the mat, and you gotta see what this guy's gonna do when you throw punches. Now go in there and jab the guy, use your left hand, throw your right hands, fuck him up, and you could go home. But I don't see you doing that, Alvarez. I don't see you doing that. And I know what you're going to do. You're going to go in this fight and you're going to try to mug Floyd Mayweather. You're going to show no regard for the guy's jab. You're going to show no regard for the guy's right hand. And the thing I keep saying is, Alvarez, you're not a middleweight. The only reason you're reason you're not a super middleweight is, you're not a super welterweight or a junior middleweight. It depends on what belt you're fighting for. But you're not naturally 154. You just fight 154 and you're able to last at 154 because there's no real talent in that weight division. If there was some real talent in that weight division, like Julian Jackson, like Gerald McLean, Gerald McCullen, Mike McCallum, Marvin Hagler, if there were some legitimate guys that could fight at 154 like they were back in the days, you wouldn't last in that division. To me, you're just a mediocre fighter in a weight division with a bunch of nobodies. There's no real talent. You're only 5'8", 5'9". Floyd Mayweather's 5'8". And I just don't see you winning this fight. Like I said before, you're not going to knock Floyd out. Floyd's not going to knock you out. The fight is going to go a distance. It's going to be exciting. And that's just my take on it. So Alvarez, if you want to beat Floyd Mayweather, like I said, you got to establish a jab. And you got to get your weight down. Get your weight down right now. You should be going to the gym every day at 152.